Okay, lean in, because this is old Colorado tales, when the law was thin and mobs sometimes decided your fate. Meet Lewis H. Musgrove, aka L.H. Musgrove, an outlaw in the Old West. He led a gang that stole government livestock, raided into Colorado and Wyoming, and left chaos in his wake. In 1868, Musgrove was finally captured and brought to Denver to stand trial. But Denver was still a frontier town. Justice was shaky, trust in the courts was low. Folks whispered that he'll slip out. He's got homies. I don't think they said homies, but you know. So when Musgrove sat in jail, the tensions simmered. A vigilante sentiment grew. The community wanted finality. One day, November 23rd, 1868, a mob forced their way into the jail. They overpowered the sheriff, restrained him and his son, and dragged Musgrove out. They took him to the Laramie Street Bridge over Cherry Creek. On that bridge, they placed a noose, tied it to the telephone pole, and they hanged him. The mob, they wanted it swift. And here's where it gets chilly willy. Before he was executed, Musgrove was allowed to write letters, one to his brother, one to his wife, begging them to care for his children. He signed them, "Your unfortunate brother." Then he smoked a cigarette while he was on the bridge with the noose around his neck. He rolled the rope tight and he jumped into the air to ensure a quick death. And just like that, vigilante justice had been carried out. The public reaction was mixed. Some saw it as deserved frontier justice. Others worried about the lawlessness, mobs overruling due process. Either way, the lines between law and violence were blurred. Some historians believe that the mob saw him as a threat and that he had to be ended without the courts. And today, in Denver, very little remains of Laramie Street's old bridges, but imagine standing over Cherry Creek at night, thinking of a rope, a mob, and a man's final cigarette. And if this one did it for you, share this with a friend that's interested in Colorado's wild past, because this kind of vigilante justice just doesn't get told enough. And I'm Sean Murphy. From the cities to the summits, I'm your no BS guide to the highs and lows of Colorado life. So give me a follow.